Hey guys, I'm back with another podcast and YouTube video. Um, I know I didn't do any podcast or videos last week. I'm probably only gonna do either one lengthy one or probably two short ones as usual. Um, this episode, well, first of all, let me start by saying thank you to all my followers, listeners, and supporters out there. I want to give a shout out to Miss Leilani. Thank you for making a video on unboxing my package. So I really appreciate that. Your words really hit hard for me, and that really meant a lot. So thank you. Um, and yes, a lot of coins, a lot of money and effort did go into that, and I'm only gonna keep going forward. So thank you for that. And yeah, I just want to always start off by saying thank you to you guys because it really means a lot. Also, my podcast is at a 709 plays. So we about to reach 1,000 guys, hopefully soon. That really means a lot. So my business store is back up. The B Collection is back up. If you purchase like either one of those jackets, like a Wolf Bomber or the BP jacket, you can get the embroidery patches for free, or you can get the socks for free when you buy that. And yeah, I also want to announce the SYAs. It will start next month. Um, so I'm gonna give details on that. Basically, to win, all you have to do is whoever shares my stuff the most is going to win an SYA. Like whether it's tagging me in something, sharing something from the business or the media company, this YouTube channel, or the podcast, that can just help you win an SYA. And I'm gonna keep track because I'm the only one that's doing it. So yeah, so that's that. So SYAs will be starting next month, November 1st. I'll drop an official video that week so you guys can see that. But that's all the updates for the business. So the name of this video is going to be called What Sex Feels Like. Now, I did post that this is a live video and podcast, so hopefully somebody calls in. If not, like I said, I always still just talk and do the video anyway. So but because I was scrolling on Instagram and there was a thread of like guys describing what the first stroke feels like of that good, and it was hilarious. And I just wanted to get you guys' personal opinions on that. So unfortunately, those of you who don't call in or don't follow me on Instagram, unfortunately, you won't be able to call in directly to join this video or the podcast. But I will post my number in the details and in the comments on this video and the podcast. Or you guys can just comment what it feels like to you, either way. And yeah, but it was just hilarious because like guys were just commenting on like some dudes was like singing to describe it. I know one dude said like basically think of like the first bite of like Thanksgiving food, like the first bite with the mac and cheese and the sweet potatoes and the greens all together in one bite and it tastes just right. He was like, that's what the first stroke of that good feels like. I was like, man, it feel like that? Because Thanksgiving food is bomb. Like, it makes you feel like, you know what? Waiting 11 months for this type of food is worth it. I'll wait 11 more months for it to happen again. Like, so I was like, wow. Another dude, what happened? What was he basically posted like a a video of people just dancing out of nowhere, like just going hard and dancing. I was like, I can't. Oh my goodness, like it was hilarious. So I just wanted to, get you guys personal opinions and thoughts on it. So unfortunately, I don't know if any guys are going to call in, but I don't know. We can for girls. like the first stroke of good for us, like when we feel it, like that first insert, it's just like, it feels like, because okay, girls think a lot, like a whole lot. So like the first stroke of some real good, like that's the first time when we just like stop thinking, like for a good 5 seconds, we just like stop. No thoughts is running through our head, like we just stop thinking, like we just, that's why we gas, because we don't have no think. That's why we gas. If your girl gas when you first put it in, that's because you just like, she can't think right now, like for that moment, like there's nothing in her head. That's why she's shocked, like whoa. So it's just like wow. And for women, women always be thinking all the time. So like, just to have that first release of just a blank mind, that's beautiful. It's just like wow, amazing. So that's one way. Let's see, what would be another way to put it? I would say excuse me if I get a little into the moment, but I'm trying to like describe it the best way I can. Like I would say, imagine getting ready for school, right? Like, because you're going on a trip, like a school trip. Imagine getting ready for a school trip, and then, like, mind you, your mom already signed permission slip, like, you good to go. Like, you got your clothes ready, all that, and you got your lunch and all that packed, but then when you wake up, your mom gives you money. That happiness right there, that excitement feeling, because everything's going in place the way you want to, and out of nowhere, your mom be like, "Oh, here's this for the trip." She gives you a 20, not five, that's $20. That's what the first stroke of good feels like. That level of excitement, that level of like speechlessness, like you're so happy. It's just like wow. So it's just crazy. And then like, especially if we anticipated, like you're just, especially like the foreplay is on point, and like the anticipation is building up, and then like at that point, see, this is why grown men, real men know foreplay is important. They know that's the key. That's like one of the keys to getting it, that that macaroni sound, man. Like that's the key. Like once you get her all warmed up, as soon as you insert, it's gonna be like a oven. Like, but for the little boys out there, some education right there. Foreplay is key. But yeah, so it's like when the guy's just doing all that foreplay and the anticipation, like he's just like playing with your titties and sucking on your nipples and then kissing on your neck, or giving you a really sensual, intense body massage, and massaging all the right places. And then he, like, mind you, him doing all of that, like, you're already starting to lose consciousness in a good way. Like your head is just like, yo, what is happening? So by the time he puts it in, it's like you're like already elevating off the floor, but then when he puts it in, like you're flying now. Like you're flying now, like like you can touch the clouds, like at least for me. Like I said in the comments, the ladies can comment how it feels for them, but and squeezy, it's amazing. It's amazing. So that's that for that. I don't know. I don't see anybody else calling in, so I don't know. So I guess I'm just gonna do one last thing, and yeah, cause this is now, like I said, I did still talk and have an episode, but this was this was gonna be a more of an interactive episode, so, but that's okay, like later on in time, I will get more call-ins, but like I said, that was just how I can describe like how sex could feel for us women, or at least for me. Like how it feels for you. You know, it can be like after somebody told me like the first like goods, like it feels like that first bite of fresh frosted flakes, like that first crunch, like the real. I was like, wow, that's pretty good because frosted flakes is a good cereal. Like people, it's frosted flakes, cinnamon toast crunch, and what else? What else? What's the third one? Frosted flakes, cinnamon toast crunch. You know what? Let's go ahead and say Cap'n Crunch. Three cereals that we would go to war over. So I'm like, what? It tastes like that's how it feels. It's pretty good. Well, honestly, I believe sex it is an intimate act. You know, whether people want to say that or not, because that's when you're just your bare self. Like no makeup, no test, like just no filter. Basically, you're just naturally yourself. So, however you enjoy yourself in that moment, or however it feels, that's pretty nice. But yeah. I just wanted to just share my thoughts on that, mainly because that thread inspired me to do this podcast. But we can always do a part 2 to this, and you guys can call in on the next one. So I'm going to say just get this video up to, like I said, I'm starting small numbers. I'm gonna say 5 plays, and yeah, 5 plays, and I'll do another one, and then hopefully you guys will call in. So this is gonna be Miss B signing off. Later.